So we talked about the hadith, ittaqu dhulm, beware of al-dhulm, beware of injustice, because dhulm is dhulumat on the Day of Judgment. Injustice or oppression is darkness upon darkness upon darkness on the Day of Judgment. But this hadith has a very interesting continuation. The hadith is narrated by Jabir radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and this is in Sahih Muslim, where the Prophet ﷺ continued on this thought. So he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, اتقوا الظلم فإن الظلم ظلمات يوم القيامة واتقوا الشح فإن الشح أهلك من كان قبلكم حملهم على أن سفكوا دماءهم واستحلوا محارمهم. So this is a hadith. The Prophet ﷺ said, beware of injustice, for injustice will result in darkness upon darkness upon darkness on the Day of Judgment. One of the first hadiths we covered. But then he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and beware of ash-shuh, beware of greed. He said, for greed is what destroyed those who came before you. So it's really interesting. The Prophet ﷺ pinpointed this as the reason that nations were destroyed. And he continued. He said, it drove them to spill each other's blood. So greed led to murder. And he said, greed led to people violating one another's sanctities. In another hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said in a sermon, he was giving a khutbah. And this hadith is also an authentic one. It's narrated in Al-Adab al-Mufrad by Imam al-Bukhari. قال عليه الصلاة والسلام إياكم والشح فإنه أهلك من كان قبلكم سفكوا دماءهم وقطعوا أرحامهم وَالظُّلْمُ ظُلُمَاتٌ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. Almost identical to the previous hadith. He said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, beware of greed. It destroyed those that came before you. First, it caused them to spill one another's blood. And then it caused them to break off their family relationships. So it divided people as a whole and led them to kill each other. It ruined families. And then the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, and dhulm, and oppression or injustice is darkness upon darkness on the Day of Judgment. Lastly, another hadith that connects to these two hadiths is a famous hadith that's narrated in multiple books. The Prophet ﷺ, he said, لو أن ابن آدم أعطي واديا من ذهب, had the son of Adam been given a valley of gold, لابتغى به ثانيا, then he would try to use that valley of gold to attain another valley of gold. And then he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, وَلَوْ أُعْتِيَ ثَانِيًا, and if he was to be given a second valley of gold, أَحَبَّ إِلَيْهِ ثَالِثًا, then he would try to use those two valleys of gold to attain a third valley of gold. And he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, وَلَا يَسُدُّ جَوْفُ ابْنِ آدَمَ, that nothing would fill the mouth of the son of Adam, illa turab, except for dirt. Meaning nothing would stop that pursuit of more and more and more except for his mouth being full of dirt. Meaning a person eventually dying. وَيَتُوبُ اللَّهُ عَلَى مَنْ تَابَ, and Allah forgives those whom He forgives.